any American way. At the bottom, but to the top, I'ma force my way. Thuggin' like George Bush 1 and 2. Twin silver hard ballers with black.
What up, everybody? It's your boy SGFL. We are back with another video you did. First and foremost, as always, let me ask you guys how y'all feeling out there, man. Hope everything is well and swell for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments below, man. We got a brand new artist with an asterisk tapping in with us for the first time, bringing us their first track for us. All right, first song. They want to really come in hot and heavy with this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Going by the name Alshafaq El-Bey. Hope I'm saying your name right, player. Alshafaq El-Bey. The track is entitled Men's Rhea. All right, Men's Rhea. And of course, we're going to rock out to it here shortly, man. It's off the album. It's the first track off the album, Dirty More Strategies of the Barbary Coast. That sounds like the title of a book. I'm not even going to cap to you. You know what I'm saying? Dirty More Strategies. Oh, now look at the bottom of the cover art. It says book 1. Makes sense. Dirty More Strategy of the Barbary Coast, book 1. This is Alshafaq El-Bey. All right, track's called Men's Rhea. Of course, all the information I got for Alshafaq El-Bey will be linked in the description below. Tap in, tune in, let me know your boy, me, SGFL sent you. Check out more of that work, man. Of course, as always, man, this is no different. I don't like to try to sway the jury, tell you guys where to lean or rock with when it comes to these artist tracks, man, when they debut. And I like to let the artist music speak for itself, and y'all make your own informed decisions. So I haven't heard the track. We're going to hear it for the first time together. If you rock out, if you enjoy the music, like the frequency, the subject matter, whatever it may be, man, please, I implore you guys to share the music on your socials. Easy to do. Hit the arrow at the bottom of the screen. Send it out there on whatever social platform. One or all. Go about your day, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're rocking with the music, if that frequency is just right, man. I don't want to do too much more talking, man. I want to jump right here into Alshafaq El-Bey's track, Men's Rhea. Dirty Mind is what it's translated to, by the way. Dirty Mind, I think it's Latin like that. So we're going to rock out to it. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Only guilt can give one the highest pain, or so I've heard. The world watches all of our activities. We might close our guilty eyes, but we can't close the questioning eyes of the world. What can you do when the shame from the guilt whispers lies to you about your self-worth? Tell me. I'm alone in this world, sick thoughts in my head. Use my charm or my arms to stack up the sick bread. Filthy like swine, I'm always on a grind. When I take something from me, pack a lunch and stand in line. Pearly white teeth, but my Benz is whiter. You might see me with an AK and a turban just like Al-Qaeda. But I love America and the American way. At the bottom, but to the top, I'ma force my way. Thuggin' like George Bush 1 and 2. Twin silver hard ballers with black handles. No guns, just arms, plus romantic cancer charm. I don't want to, but I will if I have to do you harm. Me and my brothers gon' swarm, moving smooth, but we still grimy. Rat pack you niggas like Crips in the 90s. Get it how we live, by force or finesse. Women can't stay away from us cause they love the way I dress. Detroit, Michigan, Morocco, or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's Rhea, guilty mind, body like 7K vibe. Detroit, Michigan, Morocco, or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's Rhea, guilty mind, body like 7K vibe. They love the way I dress and they love the way I smell. Bond number 9, hit her nostrils, her coochie gon' swell. Well. My, guilty mind that's conscious. I'm a different type of guy. Jamie from Schoolcraft, he was my first plug. He was soft as Wonder Bread, so I ran off on a plug. Ran off with his drugs and his clientele. Rocks, weed, and blows. It made my pocket swell. He was a man with money, but he was a woman in his head. I burglarized his house, and I'm still not dead. Took some nonsense risks, trying to get this bread off of some debt notes. But since my birth certificate, I've been dead. But all that was 08. I ain't have my head straight. I learned a lesson in the streets at a high interest rate. The most that no one killed me. My mom was so guilty. Detroit made me sick and filthy. A guilty conscience can be very troublesome, or so I heard. Why should the guiltless tremble so when the guilty can possess their minds in peace? An apology is usually a disguised request for a key to the cage of guilt or regret. Sorry, not sorry. Detroit, Michigan, Morocco, Morocco or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's red, guilty mind, body like Santa Kate. Detroit, Michigan, Morocco or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's red, guilty mind, body like Santa Kate. Detroit, Michigan, Morocco or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's red, guilty mind, body like Santa Kate.
I'm not the more you should try.
Michigan, Morocco or the far west. I got semi-automatics and a bulletproof vest. I promise you, I'm not the more you should try. Men's red, guilty mind, body like Santa Kate.
Very rare can the entirety of fault be held by one person. And if the guilt didn't kill you, the regret will eat you alive. Or so I've been told. Or so I've been told.
So I've been told. All right, everybody, there was a debut of Alshafaq El-Bey. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? AKA Mr. One and Only G.TWILIGHT. All right, Alshafaq El-Bey, AKA G.TWILIGHT in the building, man, bringing us men's rear. All right, we just checked it out. Of course, all the information I got for will be linked in that description below, man. The main thing about this, if you get it, you get it. If you understand this ain't gonna be for everybody. You know what I mean? It's for a select few that actually understand. Minds is right, you know what I mean? Who's thinking a little bit deeper into stuff, you know what I mean? Looking a little bit harder into things, man. Not just taking stuff for what somebody tells you and doing a little bit more research into it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a reflection of guilt on guilt, you know what I'm saying? On survival, on that psychological toll. They talking about from just growing up in Detroit, right? Really navigating, you know what I'm saying? Like the crime out there, man, the identities, personal ambitions, things like that, man. Alshafaq El-Bey, man, like it's like mens rea, means guilty mind, man. That's like the central theme of this track, of course, the title of first track actually on the album, man, Dirty More Strategies of the Barbary Coast, man. And I think this is more so like you can hear him talking about like past robberies, the drug dealing aspect, man, violence, you know what I'm saying, reckless living, things, decision making, and acknowledging that the same kind of weight and regret is followed, you know what I mean, and that he followed. But at the same time, man, you can hear throughout the song, throughout this track, man, that he's really wrestling with that like conflicting identity, really, man, of just wanting wealth, you know, on one hand, and still wanting to seek that wisdom on the other, you know. And of course, that's like a crash course because, you know, like one gives for the other as well too, but you can never have an even pool at all, you know what I'm saying? And really on this, you're just questioning whether the fall, the path of the one on Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying, or that street persona, like he was saying, Detroit Red, you feel me? But like as he's talking about like exploring like the Moorish heritage, man, and things like that, and more so like that stuff that comes from like distrust of authority with that man, and like that criticism of like the political and social figures that they just throw in our face out there, man, when you cut the news on or you hear the radio or whatever the case may be, or some new type of like programming, man. They always throw these big political figures in our face, man. Just wants to like distract us from stuff, man. Like he believes that, you know, that they did that and they're abandoning, you know what I'm saying, their communities, you know what I mean? They abandon the people, and you can go from anywhere from like Jay-Z with the stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, from the whole Rock Nation stuff, whatever. You've been keeping up with that kind of stuff, with the casinos and whatever, Kaepernick stuff, well, it's just small stuff like for other things, but into like the even bigger fish, man. And once again, just basically people who is not worried about the little man, they'll tell you they are, but they really just doing stuff on the back end that's basically pushing all of us down, you know what I'm saying, that's common folk or whatever, as they continue to line their pockets with stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? And it's always going to be, when you look at these people who, like all those figureheads, those political ideas, or those like major people in the community, man, how you like, man, you abandoned, you gave up, you turned over, you turned your back on those kind of people, man, like that constant inner battle that comes with that, man, between like the conscience and the survival for that is rather too, man. More so rather than just like glorifying the past, you know, I think like this song from Alshafaq El-Bey is more so about like that cautionary story, you know what I'm saying, about how guilt and trauma and one's own environment that they grew up to live and breathe, you know what I'm saying, can really shape a person for like the long after, you know what I'm saying, long after the crimes and everything like that has probably been like is over with. You know, once you get that mold in you, once you like you get your feet wet, you jump off that porch or whatever like that, man, that really shapes and molds you for the person you're probably gonna be 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, however you want to be, because you know we got people who like who break the mold on stuff for the long haul, for later on down in life, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times too, people got to touch the stove to know it's hot. You know, I always say experience is the best teacher. It's been one of my sayings for like, you know, as long as I can remember, really. You know what I'm saying? It just speaks for itself, or the saying it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Because once you got to go through something to know, you know, saying yay or nay, good or bad, yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Positive or negative. And I feel like something like this is more so like it's a haunting but reflective kind of song. You know, especially when you look at it, you equate it to like today, this day and age, man, or you think about the mindset that one must have in this new 2026, 21st century age. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Detroit. It's like the Detroit story that if you look or listening to real intently, it's probably darker than what you may think. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the real meaning of like mens rea. You know, so it's like if you really need to know or want to know more about that, do your Googles. You know what I'm saying? Type it in. Type into like Moorish. You know what I'm saying? And if you know, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's those out there of a certain ethnicity, stuff like that, man, you want to do, you want to open your mind for something, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we put on this earth, I believe wholeheartedly for knowledge. You know what I mean? So most definitely get the knowledge, listen to stuff, read, understand. They always have the good stuff in the books, like they always said, man, because they figure like we ain't going to look at it, we ain't going to read. You know what I mean? So once again, if it intrigues you, if you want to know more, if you want to respect it, if you want to just like be knowledgeable on something like that, man, look up, do your proper searches, man. Get it from proper, right sources. You know what I'm saying? Don't just look and just the first thing to pop up on Google from some little AI made website. Do a deep dive into it, man. You never know what you may find, man. You know what I'm saying? Never know. Go down that rabbit hole. You may be surprised. You know what I mean? Once again, Alshafaq El-Bey debuting, aka Mr. G.TWILIGHT, man, bringing the song Mens Rea off Dirty More Strategies of the Barbary Coast. Once again, all that will be linked in the description below. So if you want more, if you want to hear more from it while we're here, the main thing is I like to see is we got other tracks too. So off of this, book 1, you know, Mens Rea from the Barbary Coast, the other side of 8 Mile, Play Dirty, All of Us Never Die, Moorish Motivation, Bend Her Over, Fruit from the Poisonous Tree, More du Jour, hope I'm saying it right, More du Jour, Burgundy, Benz. I like the name of that, Burgundy, Benz. You know what I'm saying? So once again, support the musician, support the musician, support the musician, man. Especially once again, if you respect, understand, or you're on that frequency or the songs like this resonates with you, man. Of course, as always, man, make sure you gotta hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Upload videos almost every single day, showcasing, spotlighting, spotlighting these phenomenal artists, man. I'm gonna continue to do so as long as I continue to get air in my lungs. You know what I'm saying? Do it for you guys each and every time, man. Make sure you share the music out there. I humbly appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. From me to you, it will be soon. It's your boy SGFL. I'm out.